comfortable I've ever been on television, asking these questions and listening to the answers that were given. But in the end, it was decided that this episode should air. I will tell you, however, that the truth is often not pretty. So here it is. This is the moment of truth.
Tonight, the controversial episode you weren't supposed to see. Housewife Lauren Cleary will say anything in her attempt to win $500,000.
Do you know things about your father that you keep secret from your mother?
The most controversial መጨቃጨቂ የሆነ የሞመንት ኦፍ ትሩዝ ፓርት ነው ይሄኛው ፓርት። እናትና አባቷን ከባሏ ጋር እንዲያጣላት የሚችል ሚስጥሮችን የምታወጣበት እና ብር የምታገኝበት።
Do you believe you might have been in love with a former boyfriend on your wedding day?
Her truth leaves her family shocked and destroys her marriage.
Since you've been married, have you ever had sexual relations with someone other than your husband?
ከባለቤትሽ ውጭ ካገባሽ በኋላ ሴክሹዋል ሪሌሽንሺፕ ነበረሽ ወይ የሚል ነው በኋላ የሚመጡ ጥያቄዎች።
And just when she thinks it can't get any worse.
This question will not be asked by me. It's by a surprise guest, your ex-boyfriend Frank.
My God.
If I wanted to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
Sometimes the truth goes too far.
ከነበሩት ከባድ ኤፒሶድ
Prior to tonight's show, all of our participants have undergone a rigorous polygraph exam. They don't know the results of that test, but if they tell the truth, they can win up to $500,000. And if they feel they may not have been truthful during the polygraph test, they can change their answers tonight. So let's meet our first participant.
Lauren Cleary is a 26-year-old hair salon assistant from Piermont, New York. She is the oldest of 3 children. She is
ሎረን ትባላለች። የሶስት ልጆች እናት ነች። ባለትዳር ነች።
married to a New York City police officer.
16 ዓመቷ
She
ነው።
was asked over 50 questions by a polygraph examiner. 21 have been chosen for tonight.
Lauren Cleary, this is your moment of truth.
ተቀምጣለች። እንግዲህ ጥያቄዎች ትጠይቃለች። ጥያቄዎች ትመልሳለች። እናትን ሰንስታይዝ ያደረገች ነው።
How are you feeling right now?
Great, I'm pumped.
I guess that would be a good thing to be. I know you're probably a little nervous. Do you think you're going to be able to tell the truth in front of all of America tonight?
I hope so.
I hope so too. Lauren, as you know, there are 6 levels of questioning. The further you go, the harder the questions get, and the more money you can win. You can quit at any time, Lauren. Take the money. But once you hear a question, you have to answer that question. Remember, if you're caught lying even one time, you lose everything and the game is over.
Got it.
Lauren, you're not only here telling the truth in front of all of America, you brought family and friends to support you as well. Let's meet them right now. Who's here?
I'm Frank, Lauren's husband.
Hello,
ፍራንክ ይባላል። የልጅቷ ባለቤት ነው።
Frank.
I'm Jay, Lauren's father.
አባቷ ነው።
Kim, Lauren's mother.
እናትየው
Hi, I'm Monica, Lauren's sister.
I'm Tim, Lauren's brother. Welcome to all of you.
ወንድም ነው። እንግዲህ በእነዚህ ሁሉ ሰዎች ፊት ነው ስለ እነሱ የምትጠይቃቸው ጥያቄዎች ጭምር የምትመልሰው።
Glad to have you here. You know that these questions range from sometimes the silly to the very personal. Are you ready for this?
Ready.
Ready.
Okay, I hope that you are. Lauren, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I am too. Let's begin. Okay, Lauren, we start with level 1, and it has 6 questions. All you have to do is answer all 6 truthfully. You win $10,000.
የመጀመሪያው ስቴጅ 6 ጥያቄዎች አሉት። 6ቱንም ትክክል ከመለሰች $10,000 ታገኛለች ማለት ነው።
That's a good start, isn't it?
Got it. Yes.
Remember, if you're ever concerned about the answers you gave on your polygraph exam, you can change them if you want tonight. Okay? What do you do for a living?
I am an assistant manager at a salon.
Question 1. As an employee of a hair salon, have you ever told a customer you liked their hairstyle when in fact you didn't?
የውበት ሳሎን የምትሰራ ሴት ስለሆነች የጠየቃ ጥያቄ ምንድን ነው? ውበት ሳሎን ውስጥ መጥቶ ፀጉሩን የሚሰራ ሰው ሄር ስታይሉን ወድጄዋለሁ ብለሻለሁ ሳትወጂው?
Well, no, I have never.
That answer is true.
So far, so good. That's one truthful answer.
One.
5 more to $10,000. What do you like to do for fun, Lauren?
I'm pretty much, I don't know, everything and anything. I'm a friend.
Question 2. Have you ever flashed a stranger just for laughs? Frank, you think she's ever flashed a stranger? You know her.
I've flashed strangers, so I'm sure she's flashed strangers. So I think she
That
has.
wouldn't surprise you, huh?
Not at all. No.
Well, let's go to you. It's your moment of truth. Have you ever flashed a stranger just for laughs?
I'm going to have to say yes, Mark. I have.
That answer is true.
That's 2 truthful. 4 more to $10,000. I understand you used to work as a veterinary assistant.
Yes.
You like animals?
Love animals.
I guess that would be important there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Question 3. Would you give food to a stray dog before you would give it to a homeless person?
ከሆምለስ ፐርሰን ቤት የሌላቸው ሰዎች ምግብ ከመስጠትሽ በፊት ለውሻ ትሰጫለሽ ወይ?
Well, I would have to say I'd rather give food to a dog rather than to a person.
So your answer would be yes?
ከሆምለስ ፐርሰን ይልቅ ለውሻ እሰጣለሁ።
Yes.
That's fine.
That answer is true.
Oh my God.
So that's 3 truthful, 3 more, $10,000. And one of the things I find so interesting about this program is that you'll answer something like that and invariably the audience will applaud. That's right, don't give food to homeless, give it to the dog.
They just look at you with the cute puppy faces,
They
and
see.
then you have somebody who's got a really nasty, dirty face. It's like,
Somehow I don't feel better now that you've cleared it up there, Lauren. Got your brother and your sister here. Are you too close to Lauren?
Absolutely.
Lauren, you would say you're close to your brother and sister?
Not as close as I would like us to be, but we're close.
That's cute.
Question 4. Have you ever derived pleasure when one of your siblings has gotten into trouble? Yeah, how close you guys really are.
Yeah, we'll see.
ከሲብሊንግ ወይም ቤተሰቦችሽ ጋር ፕሌዠርን አስበሽ ታውቂያለሽ ወይ?
Yes, I have. I have.
That answer
I
is
believe that.
true.
That's 4 truthful answers. 2 more, $10,000.
ማሰብ ይከብዳል ግን
Family friends,
ሶስት
we're thrilled that you're here, but you're not just here to listen because, as we've already seen, the questions can have things to do with you. You do have a little bit of control. You see that button in front of you there. If at any time you hear a question you don't want to hear the answer, hit the button. We'll take that question out, replace it with a new question. You can only use it once, though, okay?
Yes.
You want to try it once, Frank?
Why not?
Two more questions, you get $10,000, Lauren. So far, the questions have been fun, but not too hard.
Not too hard.
Did you say you're a trustworthy person?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yes,
People can count on you?
I think so.
Question 5. Have you ever been fired from a job for stealing money?
ዋው ብር ሰርቀሽ ከስራ ተባረሽ ታውቂያለሽ ወይ?
Well, okay.
Are you waiting for them to hit the button?
No, not waiting at all.
You're okay with this?
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I've come to terms with accepting this. So, yes, I have
Oh
gotten
my
tired
God.
about this.
That answer is true.
Okay. That's 5, Lauren. One more truthful question, $10,000. Want to tell me about the time that you had fired?
I don't particularly like to talk about it, so what's in the past is in the past, so I like to. I'm moved on, a completely different person now, so.
ባለፈው
I
ህይወታችን
hope to some degree you have,
ልክ
since
ነበር።
your
አሁን
husband
ተቀይሬያለሁ
is a police
ነው
officer.
እያለች ያለችው።
So, what do you think about this, Frank?
Well, I arrested her, and so by me arresting her is me marrying her. So she's in my prison.
You are
That's
quite the
right.
romantic, Frank.
Oh, don't sound like it.
Yeah. We've only just begun to scratch the surface. That was already a pretty deep question. That was only question 5 on your way through 21 of these
I
questions.
know.
The reason I bring that up is that you've answered 5 questions. You haven't won anything. You're 1 question away from $10,000. Yes.
$60
Stop
ለማግኘት
at any time. What do you want me to ask you? This 6th question.
አንድ ጥያቄ ነው የቀራት።
Bring it on, Mark.
Lauren Cleary, this is your $10,000 moment of truth. Question 6. If you knew you wouldn't get caught, would you steal money from your place of employment?
አዎ ማትያዥ ከሆነ የምትሰሪበት ቦታ ገንዘብ ትሰርቂያለሽ ወይ? ቅድም ተቀይሬያለሁ ብለህ ነበር።
Oh my goodness.
Kind of tricky to answer given what you've just shared, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much, because it will kind of contradict itself. I am going to have to say, no, I would not.
አልሰርቅም ማለት ነው እንግዲህ።
That answer is
Something we'll find out right after this break. We'll find out more about Lauren Cleary right after this. Welcome back to the Moment of Truth. I'm here with Lauren Cleary, who's just been asked a pretty difficult question, especially with what little we've learned about you already. I asked you, if you knew you wouldn't get caught, would you steal money from your place of employment? Your answer was,
No.
no, you would not. Before we find out if that's a lie or if it's the truth, Frank, do you believe it?
I do. I do not think she would again. Definitely not.
Let's find out.
that answer is true.
$60
You won
Done.
honestly and legally $10,000. Good start.
አሁን የሚሆነው እንግዲህ መቀጠል ከፈለገች $25,000 ሌሎች 5 ጥያቄዎችን ትጠየቅና
You've made it through the
Catalan.
first level. You have $10,000. That is your money to keep, Lauren, if you walk away right now. If you don't walk away, it's at risk every time I ask a new question. If you get to the top of level 2, you'll win $25,000. You have to answer 5 questions to get there. But you can stop at any time. You want to go on?
What do you guys think? Let's go.
ጠቅሳለሁ ብላለች። 5 ጥያቄ
Would you consider yourself more of a morning person or a night owl?
ሌቭሉ እየጨመረ ሲሄድ
Definitely night owl.
ከባድና ፐርሰናል እየሆነ
So you like to
ሲሄድ
stay up late?
ወይ ከቤተሰብ
Yes, I
ወይ
hate
ከባለቤት
waking up early in the morning.
ይጋጫል።
I hate it.
Question 7. Since you've been married, have you ever pretended to be asleep in order to avoid having sex with your husband?
ከገባሽ በኋላ ሴክስ ላለማድረግ ብለሽ ከባልሽ ጋር የተኛሽ መስለሽ ታውቂያለሽ ወይ? አውቀሽ ነው? አስቡት እንግዲህ ባልየው ምን ሊሰማው እንደሚችል እውነት ከሆነ።
Frank, what do you think the answer is?
Let her answer. We'll see.
So, all right. Well, the question's on you, Lauren. Since you've been married, have you ever pretended to be asleep in order to avoid having sex with your husband, Frank?
Oh,
Pretended to be asleep, pretended to have a headache, so yes.
yes.
That answer is
አድርጌያለሁ ነው
True.
Seven truthful
Kabad.
answers. On your way to the next level, $25,000. Congratulations. You have a lot of friends?
Used to, not so much anymore.
Question 8. Do you blame your husband for your lack of close friends?
ክሎዝ ፍሬንድ ስለሌለሽ ባልሽን ምክንያት አድርገሽ ትወቅሻለሽ ወይ?
Yes, I do.
That answer is true.
That's number 8. 3 more, I give you $25,000, but each time you risk your $10,000. Lauren, that's got to be tough to move with your husband to a new place and leave all of your friends.
It is. It's very difficult.
How do you guys deal with that?
Take each day as it comes, right?
Yeah. Each day as it comes.
እየከበደ ነው የመጣው እንግዲህ
How long you two been married?
2 years.
You're really starting out.
Yeah.
ለሁለት ዓመት እንግዲህ
Would you say your family is very supportive of you?
I think so.
Question 9. Would you ever be a surrogate mother for your sister if she were unable to have children?
Yes, I would be.
That answer
እናቶች
is
ቴክኖሎጂ
true.
Wow. That's your 9th truthful answer. You know, this is a tough question because that's sort of like, would you donate an organ or something like that? And the answer that we're accustomed to say is the right answer, which is sure, I would do that. But would you truly do that? And she just proved that she truly would do that for you.
It's really nice. I've never heard of it from her mouth before.
We've talked about how close you are with your brother and your sister. I know now how committed you are to your sister, if she were to need it. Would you say you're close to mom and dad?
Pretty close. Again, not as close as I would like to be, but
You aware of that?
I love her unconditionally.
Question 10. Do you think your parents are proud of you?
ቤተሰቦችሽ ኮሩብኛል ብለሽ ታስቢያለሽ ወይ?
This is one of those questions that looks easy.
yeah.
But you and I both know how hard that can be.
Yeah.
The truth, Lauren.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Oh.
Don't answer yet. We'll be right back right after this.
ምን ያህል እንደሚያጣላ እያያችሁት ነው።
This special edition of the Moment of Truth continues.
Welcome back to the Moment of Truth. Before the break, I asked you this question. Do you think your parents are proud of you? Mom and Dad, are you proud of her?
We've had this discussion.
Do you think your parents are proud of you? Yes or no?
No, I don't think my parents are.
That answer is
አይኮሩብኝም ብዬ እያሰብኩ ነው። ምን ያህል ፔንፉል እንደሆነ እንግዲህ ይሄ እውነት ከሆነ
true.
Mom and Dad, are you proud of her?
She doesn't have anything to make me proud of her. I love her unconditionally.
Okay, here's where we are. You've answered 10 questions truthfully. If you can answer question 11 truthfully, you've won $25,000 and the right to keep going all the way up to $500,000. Given how emotional you feel right now and how difficult this is already, there's no shame in walking out of here with $10,000, even with only one question left. So, Lauren, this really is a moment of
$5,000
truth.
ለማግኘት
We're going to stop now or
አንድ ጥያቄ ነው ቀላል።
You want this question
Go,
11.
Lauren. You're doing great.
I don't want the question.
Go.
Got it. You never
Lauren, this is your $25,000 moment of truth. Question 11. Do you know things about your father that you keep secret from your mother?
ከእናትሽ የተደበቀ ስለ አባትሽ የምታውቂው ሚስጥር አለ ወይ? አይ በጣም ከባድ ጥያቄ ነው። ኦልሞስት ቤተሰብ ሊበትን የሚችል እንግዲህ ጥያቄውን ሲያዘጋጁ መጀመሪያ ጥናት አድርገው ነው በቤተሰቡ ላይ ከጓደኞቿ ጋር ምናምን ለሆነ ምክንያት ሳይኖር በፍጹም አይጠይቁም።
Yes, I do.
That answer is
ሰውት እንግዲህ ባልና ሚስቶች
true.
$25,000 አግኝታለች እንግዲህ
Congratulations, Lauren. You just won $25,000. How does that feel?
Feels good.
$25,000 is yours.
የሚቀጥለው እንግዲህ
We will talk about what you do next in our game, but I'm interested to know why you ran out of your seat and hugged her. Is it that she won the money or that she's keeping the secret?
I'm already in trouble. I don't know. Both. I don't know.
A little bit of both.
We'll talk later.
I didn't think he was going to come over here and hug me.
Well, I get the feeling that this is something you guys are going to discuss without us.
I think she wants to know.
Anything you want to say, Mom?
We'll talk later.
You have $25,000. That much we know is true. Lauren, these questions that have hit so close to home that they've had you teary are not even close to as personal as they're going to get. The next level is 4 questions. If you can be truthful through those 4 questions, you will win $100,000. If you lie, you lose the $25,000 you've already earned. So my question is, what are you going to do? Do you want to continue or are we going to stop here?
ያለሽ ወይስ ታቆሚያለሽ?
We will find out right after this. Stay with us. We'll be back with more of the Moment of Truth. They were already very personal, far more personal than half the people watching the show would even endure. And I'm looking at this next tier, not later on, right now. It's going to get deep. You want to continue?
Well, to be honest, I am really not concerned about the money. I feel a lot better getting everything I need to get off my chest. So.
Okay. So that means
I'm gonna keep going.
we're going to keep going.
ቀጥላለሁ ነው ያልኩት።
Okay.
አት ጥያቄ አለ።
How's the communication between you and your husband, Frank?
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Yeah, Frank?
Yeah.
Question 12.
ከባድ ጥያቄ ነው።
Do you secretly stay in touch with any boyfriends that your husband does not know about?
ባልሽ ሳያውቅ ከሌላ ቦይፍሬንዶች ጋር የቆየሽበት ጊዜ አለ ወይ? እሱት ምን ያህል ሊያጣላ እንደሚችል።
Okay.
What do you think, Frank?
I think I want to hear her answer.
መልሷን እፈልጋለሁ እያለ ነው።
The answer is no.
ይህ እሷ ነው ብላለች። ምን እንደሚል ማለት ነው።
That answer is true.
እዚህ ብለኛ ነች እንግዲህ ማንም ሰው የለም።
That's 12 truthful. That one scared me.
Really?
Yeah. Scare you, Frank?
A little bit. I got confidence in her, though.
You have
So
confidence
I trust
in
her. Yeah.
You have $25,000. You're 3 questions away from $100,000, and you said the money is really not the object. Think about the people, not just you, but think about the people who will hear your truth tonight.
Oh.
What do you want to do? Do you want question 13?
Well, they may not like the answer, but I think they'll eventually appreciate the answer. So I want number 13. Lucky number 13.
I hope so for you. Lauren, I know that you've moved recently and you don't have as many friends as you used to have, but do you occasionally like the girls' night out?
Yes.
Yeah, it's important to have those nights,
It is.
right? Question 13. Have you ever taken off your wedding ring to appear as if you were single?
Oh. ከባዱ ነገር ደግሞ ያላገባች መስሎ ለመታየት የጋብቻ ቀለበትሽን አውልቀሽ ታውቂያለሽ ወይ? በጣም ከባድ ነው። Oh my God.
That's a good one. Yeah. Right in the ticker. Right there.
I tried to warn you.
No, it's okay. Yes, I have.
My God. ይህ ኮምፕሊት ያው ቺት ማድረግ ምልክት ነው። እንግዲህ ባልየውን እንዲሰማ እንደብሱ
True.
It's in place now.
That's 13
It's on
truthful
now.
answers. So I congratulate you on you being truthful. 2 more to $100,000, but that is a truthful answer that I can't even spin to be a good answer. Frank, how do you feel about that?
Maybe I'm sure she has her reasons. We'll find out later.
ምክንያት ካላት በኋላ እንነጋገር ይሆናል ነው የሚለው። ከባድ
I don't know if I have the stomach for the rest of these questions.
You're making it worse on us.
I'm being as honest as I know how to be. I look at the question, I don't know you guys before we meet here, and this is a doozy. Stop me before I ask the question if you don't want to answer it.
No, Lauren.
Hit the button if you don't want to hear the answer. So I'll just ask you this before we get into the question. Did you and your husband have a nice honeymoon?
ከባድ ጊዜ ከባድ ጥያቄ
It was nice.
Frank?
And we had a good time. We enjoyed ourselves.
Question 14. Do you believe you might have been in love with a former boyfriend on your wedding day?
ሰርግሽ ቀን ከቀድሞ ፍቅረኛሽ ጋር ፍቅር ውስጥ ነበርሽ ወይ? እንግዲህ ባልየ ምን ሊሰማው እንደሚችል አስቡት።
Oh, man.
በጣም ከባድ ጥያቄ፣ በጣም ከባድ።
Coming up, Lauren Cleary.
ምን ብላ ትመልስ ይሆን?
So I'll just ask you this before we get into the question. Did you and your husband have a nice honeymoon?
It was nice.
Frank?
And we had a good time. We enjoyed ourselves.
Question 14. Do you believe you might have been in love with a former boyfriend on your wedding day?
የት ስለሆነ በተለይ ሊመጣ እንደምንችል ማሰብ
Oh, man.
Yes, I believe I was.
Oh my God.
That answer is
አስቡት እንግዲህ በሰርግ ቀናችሁ የሚያገባችሁ ሰው ከሌላ ሰው ጋር ፍቅር ይዞት ነው።
So that's 14 truthful answers. One more, you win $100,000, but I'm sure I'm not the only one watching this program wondering if that $100,000 is worth it given what we're doing. But it's your world, your relationship, your choices. Frank, were you aware that she had those feelings on your wedding day?
No. I knew that she did have feelings for, ex-boyfriends. And everybody does. I didn't know that she might have been in love with him.
Lauren, one more question gets you $100,000.
እንግዲህ $100,000 ለማግኘት አንድ ጥያቄ ነው የሚቀረው። ምን ያህል ከባድ ሊሆን እንደሚችል ያው ከተጠየቁት
Unless you tell me to stop.
ማቆም ትችያለሽ እያላት ነው እንግዲህ።
I can't talk you into stopping, can I?
No, I'm ready for number 15.
All right. I don't think you really are ready for number 15, but if you want it, I'm going to give it to you. Okay?
You're making this worse than it is.
I don't think I can make this worse than it is. This is your $100,000 moment of truth. And this question will not be asked by me. It's by a surprise guest.
የመጨረሻው ጥያቄ የሚጠየቀው በሰርፕራይዝ ገስት ወይም በእንግዳ ነው። ማን እንደሆነ እንግዲህ መገመት።
Oh my God.
Lauren, can you tell everybody who this is? Or do I need to do it?
I can't speak right now, so.
This is your ex-boyfriend, Frank.
ይሄ ነው እንግዲህ ኤክስ ቦይፍሬንዷ ቀድሞ ፍቅረኛዋ ነው። ስታገባ ከእሱ ጋር ነው ፍቅር ይዞኛል ብላ ተናገረችው። እንግዲህ የሚጠይቀው ጥያቄ አሁን የመጨረሻው እሱ ነው ማለት ነው።
Hello, Frank.
How you doing?
Frank has a question for you. And I hope this $100,000, if you win it, is worth this question. If you don't want the answer, you still have the button. I don't need to remind you. This question is for $100,000. When you're ready, question 15.
If I wanted to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
እንደገና ከአንቺ ጋር መሆን ፈልግ ባልሽን ትተሽው ትመጫለሽ ወይ? በባልየው ፊት ነው እንግዲህ።
No? Okay. Hold on a second. Audience, I know that this is entertaining to watch, but this is real. Frank wanted to hear the answer to this question. Monica, why did you hit the button?
I don't want to hear that answer. I don't think anyone will want to hear that answer.
Okay. I have a question to replace that with. Before I do that, my question to you, Lauren, is, did she just save you or cost you $100,000?
Sure, I don't know.
One of the things that you know if you watch the program is that I will replace the question, but I can't guarantee that that question is going to be any easier. Here's another question that your ex-boyfriend Frank will ask in place. So, I've given Frank an alternate question. It replaces the one that Monica stopped. If you are truthful, it'll be worth $100,000, and I hope, Lauren, that that is a gamble that's worth it for you. So, ex-boyfriend Frank, once again, question 15.
Do you believe I'm the man you should be married to?
ማግባት ያለብሽ እኔን እንደሆነ ታምኛለሽ ወይ?
Well, wow. Want to be honest and say yes.
Oh my god, oh my god. አስቡት እንግዲህ በባልየው ቦታ መሆን በዚህ ሰዓት እንትን ነው ማግባት ያለብኝ ሰው ብዬ ማስበው ያለቻለች።
That answer is true.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure what to say. You've answered 15 questions truthfully. You've won $100,000. First of all, Frank, is there anything you want to say at this point?
No, there's really nothing else I can really hear, so might as well just go for it.
Have you guys talked about this ex-boyfriend at all?
Yeah, earlier on in our marriage, but I mean, I didn't know he was still an issue.
I mean, with an answer like that, I can only assume that you're not happy. Are you unhappy?
Sometimes.
Lauren, what do we do here?
This is
What else is there? You know, I mean, just go for it.
This is a little bigger than the game right now. So you have $100,000. Okay? You leave here with $100,000 right now, and you go home with your husband, Frank, and you have to now figure out where you two are.
I would tell her to go. I mean, what else is there to tell me? What else is there to really tell me?
But, yeah. Go for it. We certainly aren't going to keep you here. If you've had enough, you can take the $100,000 and leave. But Frank makes a very good point. After this bomb that's been dropped, what else is there? You know, I don't. You know the questions. What else is there? So what do you want to do? You want to leave with $100,000 or 3 more questions get you $200,000?
3 more questions. 3 more. Fine.
ወይ 3 ጥያቄ ለ200,000
Fine. We're going.
there's nothing. You
Three more questions.
You can keep.
You got this point, the hard questions. You can go now. All the rest
You only
gotta
need
be
3
easy.
questions to win $200,000, but as you know, you only have to mess up once to lose everything. Mom, what do you say for her to do?
I say,
Mom
take
always
it, leave it now.
I know. Mom would say that. I'm gonna keep on going because.
My God. ይቀጥላል ነው ያለችው።
I will let you know that the questions I've already asked you, a couple of them, are way over my line.
አንድ ጥያቄ ከተሳሳተ ያገኘችው $100,000 ዜሮ ነው።
This one's further than that. You probably know what's coming next.
I think so.
And you want it anyway. Question 16. Since you've been married, have you ever had sexual relations with someone other than your husband?
ዛሬን ሰውዬ ሊገሉት ካገባሽ በኋላ ሴክሹዋል ሪሌሽን ከባልሽ ውጭ ነበረሽ?
I wish the button was still there.
Yeah, telling me.
I'm gonna have to say yes.
Oh my God. Oh.
That answer is true.
Okay, Lauren. 2 more gets you $200,000. But be careful. One mistake, you lose it all. Are you feeling like you should go for it now?
Yes.
Question 17. Do you think you're a good person?
Honestly, I think I am a good person.
So your answer is?
Yes.
That answer is false.
ይህ ሁሉ ሚስጥሯን አውጥታ ያለምንም ብር ነው የምትሄደው። አንድ ጥያቄ ስለተሳሳተች ጥሩ ሰው ነኝ ብለሽ ታስቢያለሽ የሚለው።
Lauren, I am so sorry. Why do you think this came up as a lie for you when I asked you, do you think you're a good person?
Because even after everything I have done, stealing the money and everything, I think that I've become a better person. That's why I think I am a good person.
Yet it came up as a lie, which means that somewhere in you, you haven't forgiven yourself. And somewhere, your truth is that you don't think you're a good person at all. Why don't you go out and hang out with your family? And I thank you very much, Lauren, for being on the show. I wish you the best.